Guys, we finally did it. I made 10K in 1 month. Before I start, you've all seen the title. This has been my long goal since I started. I actually started being a notary in 2016, but I continued full-time in November, end of October, November. And most of you have seen my journey. If you haven't, if you're new here, hi, my name is Amanda, and that was my goal. And I will continue to hopefully maintain this income of 10K, but also I don't mind going higher. Who doesn't mind making more money? But I want to be able to balance it all. So let me just get into the details of how I made 10K. For the month of March, I did 67 signings, which is 2 more than I did the month previous. In the month previous, I made 9.5K. And March, I made 10K. That feels so good to say out loud. I also need to disclaim that most of my work came from my direct clients, so I think it is important to focus on that. And if you are building a notary business, you need to maintain relationships. I think any business is about maintaining relationships. A business is all about people. So that is what I have been investing more time into with my whole notary business. It's just, you know, constantly contacting my direct clients, my escrow title, telling them thank you, like I really appreciate it, and sending little goodies, you know, gift cards, things like that. That's what I do. Some people send goodie bags. I'm just more of a gift card type of person. Also, with that being said, because I reached this milestone that I had been working so hard towards, I want to be able to reflect. I made 10K. What does that mean though if I don't have a healthy lifestyle? So to me, I think it's important to be able to balance, you know, my health, my work, my relationships, myself. You know, that's the most important thing. I need to show up for myself. I can work better because I'm taking care of myself. So going deeper into this, I just don't want to perpetuate that huge hustle culture online. I know it's huge on Twitter, that like LLC Twitter. I don't know how y'all do that 9 to 5 ish, you know, that type of thing. I don't want to perpetuate like the negative lifestyle that it pushes, because I don't think it's healthy. And with me, I went into this job because I want a good lifestyle. I want a good work and lifestyle. When I was working at a job last year, right after college, 2 years ago actually, I had like no time to myself. I was taking the bus to work, to and from work. That would take an hour in Los Angeles, from one side of LA to the other. I would come home, I was already exhausted. I barely had time to go to yoga. I barely had time to cook dinner. Like, it was just very exhausting. And from that experience, I learned that I don't want this lifestyle. I want to be able to own my own business, make an adequate amount of money where I'm stable, but also invest in my health. That's why I want the same for you guys. I really want to push that message out there that yes, you can make all this money. Whatever you see on YouTube, you can do it, but just make sure that you and yourself, you're nourishing yourself, your body, your health, and even your relationships. Those are just as important. Overall, just keep in mind what your purpose is. Why are you doing this? Why? That's what's gonna drive you. I think the money can only drive you for so long. Yes, I want to be financially free. I have finally come to a place where I'm financially stable, but what does that mean if I'm not healthy? My back is already hurting because I'm in the car all the time. I want to invest more in my health. It's things like that. Thank you for listening to my little rant about that, but I think it's very, very important. So what I said I was going to do for the month of March was that I was going to make business cards. I still have not done that. I actually just took pictures for that, so I feel pretty confident about it. And I also need to get an editor, or sorry, a graphic designer to create. I want to create a logo for my company, and I don't want it to be cliche with the feather and the ink. And I mean, I probably will do some variation of it, but I want something that stands out a little bit. So yeah, I need to get into that. But business cards, very important, as much as I didn't think they were. And if you watched all my past videos like this, you've heard me constantly say that I need to do this. So this is me holding myself accountable to that. I also said that I would reach out more to my clients, and I feel like I feel like there are some periods of time where I wasn't hearing from some of my clients. So, you know, it's just that constant communication that you need to have, emailing, texting, calling even. I haven't showed up to the office. I could do that with like some snacks. I think that could probably help. I also mentioned getting a car. I mentioned a Tesla, but currently I'm going through my taxes and I need to get my taxes done first, and then we'll talk about my car. So what I plan on doing for the month of April, which is already passed because I'm filming this in May, I'm a little late on this. I planned on reaching out to more clients, and I actually did pick up a client. It was from a signing service because I don't know how we were always getting paired up, and I was always doing his signings, and somehow there were always some errors on his end, and I was always willing to comply and, you know, go out of my way to fix those mistakes for him, or, you know, go back if they messed up docs on one of them and it was already late at night, and I told him I'd go back. He really appreciated that. He also knew like 3 months ago they messed up the vesting, and I went back and I did all the signings. It was actually 2 signings with 2 couples for 1 property. So he really likes the way it works. So that is a new client that I've taken on, and someone that I'm constantly trying to reach out to as well. In line with that, I just want to keep my direct business. I mean, signing services are there for a reason. I have a few videos on them, and it is convenient because most of the signings are usually closer to me, and I can just FedEx the docs out and it's no issue. Sometimes scanbacks, but I want to just work with direct clients, obviously because of the pay, but I think the communication is better, things like that. So I want to try to get at least like 80% of my business from direct clients and 20 from signing services, and I think I am well on my way there. I just need to put in more effort into my relationship. It also goes for you guys. If you're trying to get out of the signing services, you know, really reach out, cold call. I have a video on how to get direct clients. You can watch that one for reference. But for those of you that want to stay with signing services, I'm not downplaying them. They really do offer great opportunities for you guys. And if you have a full-time job, I think that's the best option for you. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I am definitely posting this one a little later than I usually do for my monthly recaps, but I just want to appreciate you guys for, you know, being there for me, being my cheerleaders, really. I really appreciate it. If you stuck through this whole video, please, really, I hope that message resonated with you guys. And, you know, it's not always about making money sometimes. Please take care of yourself and live a healthy lifestyle, whatever that means to you. Bye.